What's up, YouTube? Valdez Budgetz here. I'm just going to go through a weekly cash stuffing today. I was going to do a savings challenge, but the kids aren't ready, and I don't want to do a savings challenge without them, even though it's tempting to do those things because the money is there. So we'll let the money build up, and when they're ready to sit and hang out with me, we'll get those saving challenges started. I do have some new ones that I'll show you guys, but I'll do the weekly stuffing first. Maybe do one of these first. Let's see. Two of spades goes into the middle of the deck, and as if by magic, it jumps to the top. Yeah, you can enjoy that free show. But for the week, so it is Tuesday. I hope everybody's Christmases went well. Hopefully everybody got what they wanted, or at least parents got some peace of mind. Kids got a bunch of toys or whatever they wanted for Christmas. Hopefully everybody was good. If you weren't good, well, you got a whole another year to work on it. Still currently unemployed. I've been working with a career coach to find, I find a job, but find the jobs that fit my career path, personality. I don't want to just pick up a job at Taco Bell, even though it would be easy. Those bridge jobs aren't as necessary right now for me. Again, we're still good. But this Friday I get paid. So my second severance check, along with some other things, and I'll budget all that things out. Our Christmas was good. Spent time with family. My oldest and her husband came into town, so they're still here to the first. So this weekend we'll go and hang out at a skate park for the kids, and they'll be able to do their New Year's Eve party then. And I'm just going to be the guy or the dad chaperone, reading a book and hanging out in the back. So for the week, food gets, let's see what's left, 25 for the week. Not everything is going to get stuffed for the week because, well, we just had that holiday, and, well, I had to, I guess, barter with myself to take money from the other envelopes and put it or add it to other envelopes to create a nice chunk of change for, yeah, you guessed it, Christmas gifts or last minute gifts or things like that. Things I didn't necessarily budget for. I budgeted for them, but the amounts weren't as high as I wanted. We can only work within our budget, and when we have rollover or a buffer, we can justify with ourselves, say, hey, we can use this for that, and then go from there. So that's what I did. It wasn't too bad. See, kids get, what is that, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 for the week. But it's Tuesday. They probably won't need anything. They just had Christmas, so they have everything they could ever wanted for this year. And next year it'll be a different story. But yeah, I took some kid stuff out and about. Isn't getting anything because, well, I took that. I took a little bit of the home and justified it to myself to say, hey, I need these things to make gifts. I made everybody bookmarks for their books, and I also, I buy gifts. I like to make something every year. So I did that. It occupies the mind, occupies my hands, because without a job, you're not going to go spend a whole bunch of money that I think I have, or justify it and say, I can always, get a job later, which, that's not always the case for many people. And being laid off a week before Thanksgiving, technically before the holidays, it does put some things into perspective, how much it sucks to be without a job, even though I've had a job every year, and being laid off, sucks. For lack of a better term, going crazy. I do have some routine things that I do, but when there's some downtime and I'm not looking for a job or working on my skills or making things, your mind gets the best of you. So I try to figure out what to do, and spending money is not one of them. I'll go to stores to walk around to get my steps in, but then I look at things, I'll pick it up. So yeah, I need this. I can justify this to myself, and I put it back before I leave the store. So I frequent the stores that I go to. I go to new stores to check things out, but I know that when I carry the money with me, the weekly money with me, I cannot spend it because it is allocated to all these things here. So out and about was mixed with another envelope, like home and mine. So I won't be getting anything this week. Again, it's only Tuesday. I can last till Friday without buying myself anything or doing anything for self-care. Um, Again, it was Christmas, so I got some things from family and friends, so that's great. So out and about and home, won't get anything. I won't get anything, and that's okay. That's okay. These things are the most important parts, right? Because I need gas to drive places, like to the public library to go hang out and watch all the people that are unemployed, also meaning they're retired and not doing anything. Meet a lot of great older people at the library during the week because normally people are at work. Food is necessary, even though we had a great big Christmas dinner. I am an hour plus away from my parents' house and my sister's house, so I didn't bring any food with me because we all ate it through the weekend, so it was great. So I have to, have things for the kids. This is my buffer. I had 40 in here. I got what, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 left from the buffer. Now I used some of the buffer to offset some of these other envelopes, but then I was like, you know what? Let's do the math later and just take it out of the buffer and buy those gifts or those knickknacks that I needed or the supplies I needed. I try to justify them through my weekly breakdown or my weekly check-in, and I just talk to you. You know what? It's for family. It's for friends, gifts, and things like that. Let's just even though I'm on a strict budget because I don't have a job, the money was accounted for or it was used for these envelopes, and that's what that's for, right? It wasn't for bills, but I did use. This is about 2 weeks ago. I had to buy something online because I searched and searched for it in town. I asked people in neighboring towns, and they couldn't find it. So I had to spend money at the online to get it. So I do have a buffer inside my checking account. That's for all the auto pay bills, and I consolidated some money through the envelopes, and I came up with the money to take to the bank. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'm also going to look into using prop bills or placeholders for some of my envelopes, because some of my envelopes they have a lot of money in them. A couple of them are close to $1,000 in them. And I'm like, yes, I got $1,000 in this envelope, and some of the books don't close. Or I take the envelope, since it's so thick, I put it in the safe. Rather than keeping it on hand, I'm just going to go take it, put it in the bank, and then have a nice sheet to tell myself, okay, this amount is for this amount is for that. Even though I got I got a couple of G's in the bank, though that money is meant for something, right? To save, to for my emergency fund, or certain things that aren't, or that are long-term sinking funds, or just to make sure it's not around, so I can justify, if I take this envelope, this envelope, I can get that thing that's on sale. It's after Christmas, so there's a lot of things on sale. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean I need it. So that's for the stuffing for this week. I'm gonna get paid this Friday, so I will re-budget everything and cash all those other things. But it's talking about sinking funds. I showed in a video last week some of the things that I made. Just one of these ones here with these are each envelopes, and we had some stickers laying around. I have a lot of cardstock from various projects from once upon a time. I have a lot of laminate. This is a cutting board from the dollar store, and I made some prop bills that I'm going to try and sneak into the envelopes and take out that money. I haven't done that before because my mind tells me if I take that money out and put something in its place, I have to remember it is that amount in that envelope. Well, my kids and we're the ones that go through the envelopes, nobody else. So we are train ourselves to understand, yes, this will mean 1,000 or 500, but that's in the bank, that cannot be touched. So it's more an accountability piece for me too, just to say, okay, I've got $1,000 here. It feels good to have $1,000 in my hand, but at the same time, it goes into a fireproof safe. If it's there, it's out of mind. It's out of sight, out of mind, cool. But if it's in the bank, it's more secure than it is at my home, right? Some people have different opinions on those, and that's okay. But I don't want to just keep filling up books. I'd like to have more books, sure, like everybody else, but I'm looking into other things, like the Traveler's wallet organizer. Yeah, the Traveler's money shit. It's a wallet, right, with zippered pockets all connected together. So it's like a roll, right? But you fold it, and you just pull it out, and it's got a window with zippers in it. They come in 4, 8. I've seen the one with 12. I'm debating. I haven't found any good reviews on these things, how well they hold up to the constant opening and closing, or it's being stuffed into something. Because I love these books here, right? But as your budget progresses, or your budgeting progresses, as do your materials, as do what you want to do with these things. So for my sinking funds, I'm going to keep them in a book like this. But my long-term sinking funds, ones that I don't need to necessarily look at all the time, I might want to get those travelers wallet organizers and put the money in there, right? And just kind of fold that up and keep that in the safe, and maybe use one of these for, well, a challenge book, right? I did a video last week about these. There are a bunch of savings challenges that I made out of, old cardstock, some stickers, and I wrote in the denominations. Now, when we decide to do these challenges, hopefully soon, what the kiddos say, yeah, let's do those soon, because the money it's piling up, and it's great to pile up, but I want to, have fun with these games, especially going into the new year with the kiddos. I've seen people put like the scratch off stickers on these amounts, so they're like random and a mystery. For right now, when we decide to do these, we're just going to pick an amount or a sticker and mark it off and put that money in the envelope along with the card. I made a bunch of these because I have nothing else to carry them in. I didn't punch holes in these yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep this as one of these as a challenge binder, because I have a bunch of these and it's going to be tough to keep a hold of these. I've seen different budgeters have different size envelopes, different size binders. For me, those things are great. For me, it's one of those, okay, how can I make it fit my style? Because there's many beautiful ones out there. And again, I don't want to sell these things, but I want to make it work for me without having to more or less break the bank or create a sinking fund for when it could be to something else. So I made a bunch of these challenges, utilizing things we have around the house, like, again, stickers and cardstock. If you haven't seen this one, I like these ones. I got these stickers at Walmart. They were 98 cents for like 90 something stickers. But each smiley face will be an amount that we decide. We can roll a dice and figure it out that way, or we can just say collectively, hey, for this challenge here, we'll make sure it's a this amount, and we'll have that amount to work with each week, or when we do savings challenges, if we do any savings challenges, because I'm waiting for that. This one here has multipliers, right? These numbered ones were printed on the stickers. You get the garage sale stickers at Walmart. I got these ones at Hobby Lobby, way cheaper than the ones at Walmart. Same brand, Avery brand, same thing, but Walmart hiked up the prices on those. But I have some multipliers here. So if you choose this $1 here, you'd have to multiply it by 3. If you choose this $3 one here, you have to multiply by 3. And once you multiply, you just cross the number out with a Sharpie, and then the money will go in the envelope. I have some of these just for cool aesthetics. I have again a bunch of cardstock, a bunch of stickers, a bunch of laminates. So I'm trying to just keep my mind busy, keep my hands busy, right? Idle hands, right? It's tough to be able to occupy every minute of every day, especially when you're unemployed. Yes, I could sleep all day. I do that on the weekends when I go to my parents' house, because during the week I try to stay busy and treat a weekend like a weekend, but treat a weekday like a regular weekday, like I'm going to go to work, right? Get up at 6:30ish, 7ish now. Get out of the house, take the kids to school. Get out of the house, go somewhere, go to a library where there's people at. Try not to spend so much money, and then just stay occupied, right? And making a bunch of these has done that, but you can only do so many of these things till you get bored and want to do something else. So I read, I journal, I do arts and crafts. I take walks. It's cold outside. I lift at home. I don't have a gym membership anymore, because I used to have through my work, I would have like a discount going to a gym, so I don't do that anymore. So I just try to supplement things on my own to occupy my time. If you got any ideas to do some things, let me know. It's cold where I'm at, so I can't just go hiking wherever I want. I mean, I could, but I don't want to bear the cold. Yep, so more of these things, right? Just trying to make it colorful and fun for when we decide to do savings challenges. And again, I want to maybe one day get those scratch stickers and put them on these things here, so it's a mystery, right, for the kids, right? So there's some tactile function other than just scratching or writing Xing out the number and then multiplying it on a calculator. There's some actual fun things to do. I do have one that you roll some dice to figure out which card to put and how much of the amount on that card you would put down. I'll get to that. So just a bunch of these. Yeah. hopefully we can get started on these pretty soon. Some of the materials that I have, again, we're laying around, but if there's a sale on them at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere they have, scraps, or I've actually gone to the thrift store, and sometimes in their what do you call their book area, or their stationery area, they have construction paper, their cardstock that's rebundled by them, and it's a thrift store, so it's super cheap. I've heard people finding vellum there and laminating sheets. I have no luck, so I haven't found any of those yet. But yes, I still have a bunch of materials left. I like this one. It's Luffy from One Piece. We call this one Pick Your Savings, but it would be cool to scratch off, and just making different types of savings challenges just to make it look different. And when I decide to put them in a binder, we can just flip through them and do the challenge, and it be in its own book, where hopefully in January or in a couple of days we can start them, and then just throughout the year until we finish them and celebrate those wins as we save, not just here throw the money here. And what are we saving for? Well, we can save for many different things, but just have it interactive. So yeah, I've got savings challenge money to put in. Don't be fooled, it's a bunch of ones. And am I going to count it? Nope. The kids are supposed to count it when we do our savings challenge, if and when we do decide to do that. So if you got any questions on me about some of these things here, or tips and tricks and things like that, please let me know. Again, I'm not selling these, okay? So don't ask me, hey, could I buy these from you? No. You can get some cardstock, some stickers, and do these things, right? If you want to buy them, go buy them from the people that have already made the cool looking ones from their Etsy shops, right? There's many of them out there. I will eventually start buying them when things are more stable than they are now, right? I mean, I'm not struggling. Mentally I am, but financially wise, we're not. Kids are still safe. They're being fed. They're being housed. They're okay. But I just want to give you guys an update on that. A weekly cash stuffing savings challenge, hopefully soon. And just an update on me. How I'm keeping sane during the holidays, because it's still technically during the holidays. It is officially winter, so it's cold, and people, they go through a lot of mental stress with the holidays of working extra hours, making sure they get the perfect gift, or money's tight, on all these other things. So yeah, if you guys want to talk, let me know. You might want to chat, let me know. You guys got any tips for me for what jobs, or how to peruse through the job market? Again, I'm working with a career coach, but we only meet once a week, and she gives me some homework. And well, just like regular school, if I'm left up to my own vices, I won't do my homework. So I meet with her tomorrow, and I'm going to make sure that I get my homework done, so it's well worth my time to talk to her, and making sure I'm still going and do what I'm supposed to be doing as far as being unemployed, by looking for jobs and building up my skills, while all the matter trying to still stay sane. That's all I got for you guys. Valdez Budgetz. We're out.